What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been pretty nasty outside the past couple of days, so you know what that means? Perfect time to run the micro monster truck. But today is not just a normal bashing video. No, I want to try to break it. So yeah, basically my goal today is to just thrash on this little truck and see if we can even break it. It seems pretty tough so far, so I'm curious if it's even possible to break it. I'm sure it is, but just want to see what I can do with it. I won't be running with a body because I haven't been able to get the 3D printed body painted yet, and I know the die cast body kind of limits it. The other thing is the motor plate in the truck. If some of you have started printing these already, you might notice when the motor gets warm, the motor plate kind of warps a little bit. I need to print one out of PETG to try that out, and I also recently picked up some nylon to try to experiment with and print with that as well. But other than that, I got the ramp set up a little bit. We're just gonna try to break this thing. Well, I wouldn't necessarily call that broken in the sense that I was trying to break it, but that's definitely going to stop me from running for the rest of the day. The motor plate, just like I said, is just warped. The heat gets to the motor plate and it starts to bend and warp, and then it locks up the transmission. I'm not sure if you could hear it in the running footage, but I could hear it right away, and I stopped running, but there's no way to save it. I need to get one printed out of PETG. It's just such a small part that it's kind of hard to print. I'm gonna look into a couple of other options, like I said, the nylon as well, and then maybe like a backing plate for it that'll stop it from bending. It was pretty impressive to see the truck get sent off of the pool table. It's about a 3-foot drop, I'd say, and didn't break anything. The servos were fine, really. Everything was fine, nothing broke. I kind of sent it around, just jumping it full speed off of the ramps, and didn't have any trouble. I'm definitely going to revisit this video whenever I have this transmission issue fixed. I'm not really happy with that. I need to find a fix for that. Psych, we're back. I got a PETG motor mount printed. The PETG is still a little flexible, but the printing temp is higher than the PLA, so a warm motor should not warp it. Not sure how well you can see that there, but the motor did warp it pretty bad, and I was having a bad gear mesh, so the truck wasn't running. Everything's all good now though, so I'm gonna go back and see if I can really break this thing. And we're back. So I literally made one jump, and then I noticed the rear end looked like it was kind of locking up, so decided to pull it apart. And what I ended up finding was some broken teeth on the ring gear. The truck does still work, obviously. It just kind of misses every now and then with no teeth on the ring gear. It skips, and sometimes the rear end locks up, so I'm just gonna call it there for today. I guess we'll be seeing a micro monster truck upgrades video pretty soon. This is one of the first things that'll probably be on the list. Another thing is shocks. And yeah, got a couple other things in mind, so look out for that video coming pretty soon, I guess. Just a quick update on the body. I got the filler putty all put on. Just really need to do some sanding now before I can paint it. I still need to figure out what I'm gonna do about the decals on this body. I'm thinking I wanna print them myself, but I need to find the right sticker paper to be able to print them myself and scale down the graphics to fit here. I also want to get the motor mounted in the chassis. This is the motor from the Spin Masters model that I got the tires from and the die-cast body. I think it'll work well as kind of like a battery retainer. I'm sure you saw the battery can fly out sometimes. With the body, it's a whole lot better because the body can keep it in, but the bodies also have a pretty nice hole in the back of them, so it can still come out. So I'm thinking once this is in there, it'll hold the battery nice and snug to the chassis. I do apologize for this being a shorter video this week. With the nasty weather outside, I figured this would be an awesome video for this week. I've been dying to figure out how durable this thing was, but I definitely wasn't expecting to break this quickly. I had never actually pulled apart these axles, so I didn't even know that they were plastic gears. Didn't know that they would break this quickly. I'll have to look for an upgrade for that. But I hope you enjoyed the video anyway. Make sure to leave a like if you did. Let me know what else you want to see with this little truck, and any other videos you're interested in seeing on the channel. Subscribe if you're new around here, and click on that bell icon to get notified when I upload new videos. As always, thanks again for watching. Peace.